Tonight, we're driving the new 2024 Nismo Z. I'm here with substitute TheTopher.
Good evening.
And this is it. We're finally in this car.
Yes.
Missed out on the original track drive. We're driving on the street tonight. We're going to give you guys some first impressions. 420 horsepower, 3-liter twin-turbo V6, 9-speed automatic, which, let's just come out and say it, leaves a lot to be desired.
It certainly does.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, even with the Nismo tune on this.
Well, let's walk you around this, and then we'll take it for a drive and talk about it. This car, I did drive this for one day this week, and oh boy, it got a lot of attention. People love this thing. It sounds good. The Nismo comes with stiffer sway bars, stiffer suspension, these forged wheels from Ray's.
Yeah, Akibono brakes.
Okay, cool.
15-inch rotors.
All right. Bit of aero.
Recaro seats, Alcantara steering wheel.
Those seats are gorgeous.
Yeah, the seats are the coolest part.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, you said this car got a lot of attention. I can understand why. I think this is one of the best looking cars
It is
out currently.
Stunning.
And the Nismo pack, I think, with the raised wheels, the different bumpers, I mean, it just...
The red,
God,
usually
so beautiful.
I am not a big fan of the red line on the side skirts and front splitter. It looks really good on
It does
this.
kind of look like an Elantra M, but I think that in the gray with the raised wheels, it's just fantastic.
Oh, it's a thing of great beauty. Yeah, no, this is a very, very sexy sports car. It's the right shape, and these taillights, a little bit of an homage to the 300ZX.
Yeah, ZX styling in the back.
Yeah.
240Z styling in the front.
Yes.
It's like
I
it's like a greatest hits.
This massive fuel filler cap.
I know, it's
so
huge.
big.
I washed it this morning, and it just kept dripping and dripping and dripping. You open this up, this is just a pool in here because there's like the huge indent. So when you wash your Z, you expect to have drips.
Wipe it out.
Yeah, wipe it out.
Yeah. I've always loved the Z. I grew up just pining for a 350Z. Never bought one. I really should someday.
Tedward did. He had one.
He bought one. Yeah, I had pictures of 350Zs on my bedroom window. And there's a lot of similarities to this, to the 350Z. Well, I mean, it's still got the same like strut brace or chassis brace in the back. Some of the window switches and controls and interior bits are similar to the 350 and 370. You know, there is some carryover stuff here with this new generation.
Yeah.
Nissan claims that this Nismo is, I mean, I guess the reason why they went with the automatic is because it's faster, right? It's got really sticky tires, same tires that are on the GTR basically, same Dunlop.
It's the same tire, yeah.
Same tire, okay.
Sport Max.
All right, yeah, they're sticky boys.
Yeah.
These are, what do we have? 285, 35 R19s in the rear, 255, 40 R19s in the front. So that's a pretty meaty tire setup.
It's aggressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's pop the hood. Love this line, love the shape.
So for your 65 grand, no hood struts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no hood struts.
You have a phone light on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
And it's probably closer to 70, 80 with markups these days. You know, it's getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 more horsepower though than the standard Z.
Yep, and 34 more pound-feet of torque.
Oh, okay, that's good. All right. Cool. Bose sound system. Fully digital gauge cluster. CarPlay, wireless or wired CarPlay.
Wireless.
Wireless CarPlay. All right, so the important things you need to know are these drive modes, which don't really do much.
They don't.
Unfortunately.
No, only if you're in manual mode.
Exhaust is the same in all of them. Yeah, exact same. It pretty much just changes transmission programming.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't do much at that. So you've got standard, sport, and sport plus is not a drive mode that's available in the other Zs. We're going to start off in standard. The gearbox is already warmed up. You said that this transmission behaves very differently from cold to warm.
Yeah, right now it's at 181 degrees. Usually once it gets up to 190, 200 is when it really snaps off shifts.
Okay.
This morning I was driving it. I had to kind of just drive it in circles for half an hour, 45 minutes for it to like get up to temp and actually behave like a true sports car.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, just kind of some weird tuning on this 9-speed. I mean, in many different ways. Which...
Do we have a way to adjust gauge brightness? This is a night drive after all. Yeah, we do. We have physical controls. I love it. Cool. But also, does it change? It doesn't.
No, the screen is also a physical button.
Screens are here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. So you got to catch it. You got to be fast.
Got to be real quick. No, you got to put it in.
There we go. It's got to be in
you
day.
Put it in night mode, actually.
Oh my god. It's auto.
Yeah.
How do you put it in night?
Well, it's auto, and then you gotta. There you go. Yes, you got it.
Okay, that's it. Really fast.
You gotta keep it really quick.
Okay.
Also, while you have the light on, actually, start stop button and drive mode selectors are anodized red, specific to the NISMO.
That actually does look really good.
It looks very cool.
Everything looks proper in here. We've got a red line above the steering wheel. We've got suede bits right here on the sides where you grip the wheel.
But it does still have a shaver for a shifter.
It's so weird. Yeah. It does have a manual mode. This car is best enjoyed in manual mode.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But we're going to start off in automatic and just kind of let it do its thing. I like the paddle shifters. They are kind of plastic.
They're GTR-ish, though.
They do.
They feel the same as a GTR.
A little bit of GTR inspiration. All right, that's probably too dim. Is this on the... Ooh,
whoa!
Is this on the darkest setting?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, good. All right. Love the gauges. I think it's so cool that they've maintained the 3 gauge pods in the Z.
Tire ASMR.
Lots of tire ASMR. Gotta love it. It does sound good.
It does.
We are in normal mode right now. Brake pedal, fantastic. Good bite from these Akebonos. This gearbox is eager to upshift into the tallest gear possible in every drive mode, even Sport Plus. I love the way this sounds, though. It sounds like a sports car.
It is.
Not much has a V6 anymore.
No.
They really don't.
I do prefer inline 6s, though. That's just,
I know.
Yeah. It's a good trombone noises with this thing.
It does make good trombone noises. All right, Sport Plus.
8th gear.
8th gear.
Still.
What about
7.
if we come into some braking here?
No.
Is it going to downshift for us?
No.
Not at all. Okay. What if we go around a corner? Is it going to downshift? Nope. Oh. It did. Brief downshift.
Took it like 15 seconds, but it didn't.
There are some little burbles in Sport Plus mode.
Yep.
Still haven't touched the paddle shifters yet. We're going to let the transmission do its thing. Aha, there's a downshift. That's good.
We're getting up. Here we go, 190 degrees. Yep. It'll get even more.
Nice. I like that. I mean, it really only keeps the revs up for quick bursts, and then it's in fuel-saving mode.
Yep. Good burbles, though.
Yeah.
I thought those were fake earlier, but I'm now thinking that they're real.
Yeah, there's a little something going on there. It's a slightly different tune.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think? Braking test and then a little 0 to 60?
Yep.
Prepare yourself.
Prepared.
Oh my god.
Do you know how to do launch control in this car?
No idea.
I will show you.
All right.
So, left foot on the brake, hold both paddles, floor it, and let go.
Okay.
And you'll get launch control indicated right by the G meter.
All right, that's
there.
right. Wait. Floor it.
Yep, that's it. Not sure if you have to have traction off, but it kills it if you have traction on. So.
It chirps into second.
Yeah, and third.
And third, yeah. It's quick.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a slow car. Okay. So, Nismo Z, I think, is fantastic in just about every way besides the gearbox. This just feels like something out of a crossover. And it's not even that good of a transmission. The Genesis G70 this week, that gearbox blows this out of the water.
It does, yeah.
And that's just a regular old sports sedan.
Yeah. I think in the day of like everything just having the glorious ZF 8-speed like the Supra, they would have, given us something a little bit more appealing.
Yeah. I mean, the manual isn't amazing in the Z. It never has been. But at least you have control over the gears, and at least it's an evolving experience.
Yeah. See that slight delay there with the pedals?
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. But if you shift early, like really early,
Yeah, really early.
you won't get that delay at red line.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I drove this around the first day, I just kept it in manual mode out of sheer frustration for the automatic programming.
Yeah. I left it in manual mode all day.
And in manual mode, it's actually really fun. I think it's fast enough.
Yep.
The 1-2 shift is a bit strange.
Very strange. At low speeds, manual mode is terrible. It's like driving around an ancient, like single clutch flappy paddle car.
But the downshifts are nice.
They are.
You get little blips.
Yeah, good blips.
Yeah. So there is some fun to be had here. Don't get us wrong. The steering is excellent. The brakes are excellent. The power, excellent. But it just feels like a regular slush box most of the time. What if we go into sport? What about standard? It's denying me downshifts. I guess that was warranted. All right, let's see how this handles. This would be a weapon on track. Like, it's gonna be quick.
Yeah. Pretty good diff.
Yeah, the diff is excellent.
Yeah.
I like the suspension. It's firm. It lets you know that you are in a sports car. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to give the transmission like 7 out of 10 in manual mode.
Yeah.
And a 3.5 out of 10 in automatic mode.
That's a fair rating.
Yeah, maybe 4 out of 10. Like, in automatic mode, I'd rather have a CVT. But using the paddles is great. And it's not like they're, yes, it's a 9-speed. But it's not like the gears are so close that you can't enjoy them. CarPlay's a little bit bright, but it usually is. CarPlay is kind of a brighter app by default. I wouldn't mind the gauges on this side, like, just being a little bit dimmer.
Yeah.
Did you fart?
No, it's a water treatment.
Oh, okay.
It's always terrible.
It's a little bit eggy, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll cut that out.
You can leave it in, it's fine.
And at least, like, when you've locked it into manual mode, it stays there. Like, you're not going anywhere.
It's not very tail happy. It's like stuck down.
That's okay.
Forward.
I'm I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to drift this thing around on these tires tonight. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's a fun car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you can get past the auto tragic and just enjoy this in manual mode,
Yeah.
as a driving experience, this is great. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
There's more drama here in the power delivery. It's imperfect, so it kind of feels like an older transmission. You know, it's just, it doesn't have that sweet, you know, ZF 8-speed level of tuning. But I love the way it sounds.
Yeah.
No fake piped-in noise. I don't think. Bridges sound nice.
Yes. I was gonna say that before you did the entrance ramp, that 1-2 change is just like agony.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But that's okay. I mean, it's probably to save itself too. A little bit of self-preservation in the gearbox tuning. It's not mad about that. So, all right, I've said many things. What do you think about this car after living with it for the last few days?
I've had fun. I think that the Nismo adjustments are just enough to kind of justify the car, you know, over a Z performance. I think the exclusivity is cool. I'm a little frustrated that they couldn't just put the manual in it, but I kind of get it because it's like the clout of being faster. They were probably upset about everyone talking crap about how the Supra's faster.
Sure.
So they were like, okay, well, here's the only way you can have the Nismo.
Yep.
But living with it's been nice. The seats aren't too hardcore, you know, like
Yeah.
they look awesome, but they
Seats
don't
are
break
great.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem comfortable.
Lift back is practical.
Yeah.
Went to the grocery store earlier. It was good.
It is a bit of a menace.
Yes.
It's a menace to society.
It kind of is. Yeah.
I like it for that.
I think that's, yeah. You know, I have been driving like a jerk today.
Yeah.
This car brings out the jerk in me for sure. Yeah. That's right. This morning it had almost a full tank, so.
Yeah.
And I've like not, I didn't even put 100 miles on it.
All right, well, I'm going to spend some more time with this. We'll give you guys some more thoughts in the daylight when we can actually see this car. But there's some pros and cons here. I mean, in some ways, this thing is a riot. It is so much fun. It looks so good. There's a rock in the brake rotor.
In the caliper, yeah.
Yep. And it's got cool factor off the charts. Let me go in reverse here.
Reverse while turning left or something. I think that did it.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I had enough moments in this car over the last couple of days where I took off and it made me smile and go, haha, you know?
Yeah.
It has that effect on you.
I don't think people should write this car off just because it has an automatic. Not everyone wants a manual in their car. And honestly, the manual in the new Z is fine. It's just the fact that it's not offered as an option, I think is the worst part. Kind of like when the Supra first came out. Like, the manual in the Supra, it ain't amazing.
No.
Like, the BRZ's manual is better, the Type R is better, the Miata's better. I mean, it's kind of low, like the WRX manual is way better than the new Supra's manual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just too much rev hang.
It's just gummy also.
And the Z's manual is kind of in the same boat. It's just always a bit of a dog to drive.
It's
not
hard
very
to shift
accurate.
it fast. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least Toyota gave people a choice finally, and they're selling a ton of manual Supras now, and people love them. And you can go tune them and tune out the revving and stuff, and that helps a lot. But I think the fact that you don't have the choice between a manual and automatic in this Nismo is what bothers me the most, and I think that would bother a lot of buyers as well. So, as an automatic transmission, I think if you can enjoy this in manual mode, you'll have a great time. If you just want to cruise to work in it and leave it as an automatic slush box, that's fine too. but don't expect it to have the same sophistication and level of tuning of many other cars out on the market. Like I said, the G70 has better automatic tuning than this. Supra blows it out of the water. Just about anything I can think of with an automatic transmission that has sporty intentions has better automatic tuning than this does. But once you start using the paddles, you can solve that problem on your own with your fingers and your flappy paddles. So.
Do you enjoy how it's possible to have 3 turbo gauges at one time?
Yeah.
1, 2, and you can put one on the cluster.
I think that's a wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's down one more.
There it is.
There it is.
I love my boost,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to see it all the time. Yeah, I like this digital gauge cluster. My favorite thing about it is how the 7, the red line, is right dead center.
Yeah.
So that actually kind of makes it easy to see how close you are getting to red line. Okay, well, I think that's it. Handbrake.
It doesn't go up very far. It's a weird. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird feel, but
Hey,
manual handbrake.
I'll give
Can't
Nissan that
complain.
much. Gotta love it. And then you get out of it and you look at it and almost don't care that it's an automatic anymore.
I know. It's one of those cars you look back at after you park.
However, you park this at the car show, everyone's gonna be looking inside and saying, oh, it's an automatic, and you didn't have a choice.
Yeah. You have to print one of those like boomer signs that
That's right.
put in front of the car. Automatic only.
Now at the racetrack, that's probably not gonna be a problem because
Yeah.
you'll have just passed everyone.
That's right.
Yeah, I think really the thing to do here would be to get one of these out on track someday.
It's the real test.
Yeah, that would be the real test. As a street car, I would daily one of these. I mean, it's fun. I don't think it would beat you up. It drives great on the street. Okay, I think we beat a dead automatic horse enough. I think that'll be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out Chris's channel at TheTopher Drives. Did you film a video on this for your channel this week? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he'll say some things also on his own that were different from my things that I said.
And I plugged your video and my video.
We just
So
keep plugging
no.
each other's stuff. It's
Yeah,
good. It's
yeah.
back and forth. Shameless plugging going on.
That's right. And if you want to watch this with no words, head over to Winding Road.
That's right.
And you can get a pure ASMR experience of the Nismo Z.
Yeah. Provided by
Me.
By you. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. That'll be it. We'll see you later. Drive safe out there. And how's the Bose?
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's tough with.
It's probably the same as it is in all the other
Yeah.
Nissan products.
Yeah.
Nissan Zs at least.
Yeah, I had to boost the treble a little. It was a little flat.
Okay.
So, it's all right. I mean, Nissan Boses are always decent.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Oh, could you give it a little rev? I want to hear the exhaust from the outside. Sport Plus, if it makes a difference. I don't think it does. That is a great sounding exhaust.
Yeah.
We couldn't find any info on this in like 10 minutes of searching on the internet, but it sounds maybe a little bit louder, a little bit different than the regular automatic exhaust. It's hard to tell.
It is hard.
It
to
might
tell.
be the same, it might be slightly different. I don't know.
The blurb said nothing about the Nismo having a different exhaust.
Okay.
So
All right. The extra 20 horsepower, 34 pound-feet of torque must be just the state of tune.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
Alright.
It's. They dressed it up with extra words on the website, and were like, "Oh, by increasing boost and wastegate, programming." It's like, okay, so a tune.
Yeah.
Like
You've got it tuned, mate.
You've got it tuned.
Yeah, you've got it
tune,
tuned.
and then a bigger oil cooler.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oil cooler is nice because you can track it that way.
Yes.
Yeah, good. I mean, I like this exhaust. It's kind of perfect. There's no drone. It sounds awesome. A little bit of turbo whistle, at idle too. It's just it's a nice sound.
Nismo badge on the bumper.
Oh yeah,
Just right in the middle.
it's a good place to put it.
Yep.
Yeah. These wheels are gorgeous too.
Oh.
Just stunning.
Nissan does the best wheels.
They do the best forged wheels. It's because they're from Rays.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what everyone wants to put on their car, and they just come from the factory with them.
It's just a stunning car. Overall.
It is. I mean, even the interior with the Nismo seats lit up and the 3-gauge pods and the steering wheel with the red line on it.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
All the red.
This car is going to get you a lot of attention. I had like guys in trucks like telling me to do burnouts at lights, and I'm like, it's an automatic.